Fancy Gadame. He calls this one Barka de Sanla. All right, so we get into a very important conversation this morning, and today we're talking about the meaning, the true meaning of Eid al-Adha. And my guest who joins me over the phone lines, his name is Sani Haruna, Muhammad Sani Haruna, and he is a scholar, in Islamic affairs, and he joins me over the phone lines for this conversation. Sani, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you.
Yeah, Barka Sanla.
Yeah, Barka Kadi.
What do I say?
Let's say, like, in Hausa, if we are going to say it in Hausa, it's like exchanging greetings. Like, may Allah accept our prayers.
Okay.
Then say Allah karba mana, Allah may mana. Yes.
Yeah. So may Allah accept our prayers. And
amen,
may
amen,
this season bring us a lot of joy.
Amen, amen.
I am changing my accent to sound like somebody called Rafik.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, so thank you very much for deciding to have this conversation with us.
You're welcome.
So let's get into it. So first of all, what is the true meaning of Eid al-Adha, and why is it considered as one of the most important festivals in Islam?
Okay. Then I'll begin by Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallama tasliman kathira. So Eid al-Adha, it consists of two words. We have the Eid and then we have the al-Adha. The Eid, it means something that comes and goes. Something that comes and goes annually. This year and next year and then the year after it.
Right.
And the Adha means the sacrifice, the slaughtering of the animal. So if you combine the two, the Eid al-Adha is the festival of the sacrifice. Yes, the festival of the sacrifice. And then secondly, why we consider it one of the sacred thing in the Muslims or in the Islamic religion is that it has an origin since Prophet Abraham, alayhi salam. It has connection to do with him, where he submitted totally to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because Allah asked him to do something which human being in his right senses wouldn't do that. But because the command is coming from Allah, he totally submitted to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And because of the submission, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prescribed for him another thing instead of the first thing that he was asked to do. The thing he was asked to do is that if you slaughter his son, sacrificing him to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that is a command from Allah. An oath he has taken already. When the time comes, he had forgotten that he has taken the oath with Allah. So Allah reminded him in his sleep. He had a dream that, okay, I am supposed to slaughter my son. So he went to his son when he woke up. Then he told his son, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I had an oath with him that I'm going to slaughter you, to offer you to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. His son didn't hesitate. He said, since this is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked you to do, then I'm also going to submit totally. So they both submitted to Allah. When he was about to sacrifice his son in total submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah said, because you submitted to me, then I'm going to save your son. Then do not slaughter him. I'm going to give you a ram. I'm going to give you an animal for you to slaughter. So that is the origin of the Eid al-Adha, where we get the slaughtering. That's why it's very important in the Islamic religion. Thank you.
I see. But isn't that just almost similar to, or even if it's not even similar, it's almost the same as what the Christians have in the Bible when Abraham was also going to, sacrifice his son, Isaac. Isn't it the same thing?
Yeah, it says the same thing, but there is some slight difference, mostly in the name. In Islam, we believe Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam, his wife Hajara and his wife Sarah. The wife Hajara is the first wife, and then he has a wife, another wife who is Sarah. So they gave birth. One gave birth to Ishmael. Then the other gave birth to Ishaq, which is Isaac. So in the Christian, so in the Christian faith, they believe Isaac is the one to be slaughtered, and then God saved him. But in the Islamic monotheism, we believe it is Ismail.
Oh, okay.
It is Ishmael. Ishmael. Yes.
Mm.
So in this aspect, that's the difference.
But why is the concept of a sacrifice so central to this story, and not just the obedience?
No, so if Allah wants to test you, to test your faith in Him, even if you say it, it will come back to the total submission. Because it is like if they ask you to do something, God is testing you to see whether you will obey Him or not. Obeying Allah in what He asks you to do is what we call you are being conscious of God. That you fear Allah. That's how we say it. You fear Allah. You are being conscious of God. Whether you understand the thing or you don't understand it. Whether it suits you or it doesn't suit you. Whether you believe in it or you don't believe it. Since it is coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, yours is to just obey. So that obedience is what shows that you are God conscious. So that's why Prophet Ibrahim, he didn't hesitate. When he remembered, this is what Allah asked me to do, he went and told his son. The son, when he also believed, he also said, Ya Abati, if al ma tu Umar. He said, oh my father, do as you are wished or as you are asked to do. This particular side, you see it in Quran, chapter 37, verse 107. You see it where Allah kept on mentioning the conversation between Prophet Ibrahim and his son. So Allah is telling us that فَلَمَّا بَلَغَ مَعُهُ السَّعْيَ. He said, when his son was old enough to walk with him, when Ibrahim's son, which is Ishmael, is old enough for Ibrahim to benefit from him, so they can send him on errand, he can go to the farm with his father. You know, when your child gets to this age and then he died, it is going to pain you than when it is very young, that you are not going to get any benefit from him.
That's true.
And so, seeing that his son has grown and then he's now going to sacrifice his son again to God is something very difficult for any human being. But if you have the total submission of Allah, then you will do that. That's why it's very, very important for us.
I see. Let's look at the spiritual meaning today. So beyond this historical story that you just told us, what does sacrifice mean for a Muslim today?
Come again?
Yes, I'm asking that beyond the story you just told us about Prophet Ibrahim and Isaac and Ishmael and all of that, Ismail, and all of that. What does sacrifice mean for a Muslim today?
The sacrifice means a lot, and one of the things that the sacrifice means is that it shows love, togetherness, compassion, leniency to others, sharing and caring. And one of the things is that you have to charity and compassion. Charity and compassion in the sense that you slaughter the animal and then give it out in charity. If you read the Quran, chapter 22, verse 28, it states that Allah is saying that we are going to witness some of the beneficial things for those who have gone to Hajj. They are going to get benefits in blessings, and then they are going to get benefits in trade, in business. And then they should mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why you see us saying Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. We are glorifying the name of Allah. We are mentioning the name of Allah throughout the days. And he said, Allah has blessed us with bahimatul an'am, the specific animals to be slaughtered and sacrificed to Allah. Allah has blessed us with that. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we should eat from it and then give it out to the needy. We should give it out to the poor. So in all, you are going to divide the animal that you are going to slaughter into three.
Okay.
One for you and your wife and your children. The another part for your family. Let's say your uncles, your aunties, and then the other part to the needy, those who didn't get the means to slaughter. Then you are going to share it with them.
Oh, I see. So this is the one that you guys actually kill the ram and the goat and things, right?
You said?
I'm saying this is the one that you guys kill the ram, the goat, and all of that.
Yes, we kill the camel, the cow, the goat, and then the ram.
People kill camel too?
Yes, there are four. We have them 4 categories of animals.
Okay.
But in all sense, there are 8 because you can slaughter the male animal and the female animal. It begins with the camel. You can either slaughter the camel, male or female.
Okay.
Then down to the cattle, male or female. Then to the sheep, male or female, and then to the goats, male or female. So whichever one you get, and they have specific age that they have to get before you can slaughter them. with a camel, it has to be 5 years and above.
Okay.
And then with a cow, it has to be 2 years and above. And then with the sheep and goats, it has to be 1 year. But the sheep, you can get a 6-month old sheep, then you can slaughter it.
I see. Very, very interesting. Our time is almost up, and so we have to go. But how do these practices, reinforce the values of generosity and community?
As I said earlier, one of the benefits is that it brings you together.
Okay.
Seeing that you and maybe someone, you have some rancor between you, but a day like this will bring you together. No matter what, it will bring you together. You have to go and share pleasantries. You are going to share food. You are going to share anything that you have beneficial. You are going to share it with someone who doesn't have it, so that the person will be happy, like the way you are happy. That's why sometimes you see that if you have 2 clothes, you are going to wear to the Eid to celebrate it, and then another person doesn't have it, you have to give him one of your clothes so that the person will also look good. It is a day of happiness, a joyous day. Nobody is supposed to be seen sad. Whilst others are eating, you are sitting idle. Whilst others are celebrating, you are sitting idle. That doesn't make sense to any Muslim on this particular day. That's why we share it, and then we marry, we eat, then we drink, and then we mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
I see. All right. As we try to wrap up, so what lessons from Eid al-Adha do you think are most relevant to today's youth? Especially when it comes to building discipline, even faith and character.
So one of the things is that most of the imams, after they've led the prayers, they give sermon, like 5 to 10 minute sermon. All of them, in one of the important things they say is that we should be conscious of Allah. All these forbidden things, like stealing, fornicating, everything that is criminal in the Islamic monotheism, they tell us to just move away from it.
Okay.
They tell us to abandon it. They tell us to neglect it. And anything that will bring togetherness, that will bring love, compassion, they enjoin us to embark on it. And they call us to be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is a common thing that you will hear from anyone who lead prayers in this particular day. And then they will tell you that this is how we are going to slaughter your animal, and then this is how we are going to share the meat. This serves as a reminder to the Muslims so that you won't go and do something mistakenly without knowing. Yes.
All right. What should non-Muslims take from this?
Is that?
What should they take from this?
Yeah. Okay. I think from my own observation, I think there are 3 things the non-Muslims, from their comments and then from what they see, I think they take from it. That is how they see us together following one imam. You see thousands of people bowing to Allah but following one imam, irrespective of their political party colors, their tribes, their color, their background. You see them following one. So this one of the togetherness, they have been talking about it. And then the second thing, I'll see the non-Muslims talking about it.
Sanya, I want you to actually tell the non-Muslims, somebody who's listening to us this morning, who's not a Muslim, what should they learn from you guys in this particular season? Do you get the point?
Yeah. What they should learn from us in this particular thing is that how we show love to one another, how we show love to one another, how we come together, that we don't discriminate whether this one is rich or poor, whether this one is fair or black, whether this one is an Arab or this one is non-Arab. We just togetherness, love and compassion. That's the only thing we are telling them. Then Islam is all about peace, togetherness, and compassion. That's why they see us together in this manner on this occasion.
Right. Okay, Sani, thank you very much. I'm sure we'll have further conversations. There's so much to learn. And so maybe, subsequently we'll be reaching out to you for some more conversations. Thank you very much for your time.
And you are welcome.
Enjoy your sunlight, and make sure you send. Make sure you send some of the meat to us.
No problem.
All right. Okay. So, Muhammad Sani Aruna is a Muslim Islamic scholar. He is, yes, somebody who is very good in Islamic affairs. And he shares with us that the Eid al-Adha is two words, Eid, which means something that goes and comes every year, and al-Adha also talks about sacrifice. The story comes from Abraham, and they believe, Islam is, the Islamic people actually believe that it is Prophet Ibrahim, who Christians call Abraham, who goes to sacrifice his son Ismail, which Christians call Ishmael. And so those are some of the things there. But you can go do some more research into it. Yes, but the key message here is that this is a season of sacrifice. Let's show love to one another, and I believe that God will bless us. So thank you very much for staying with us for our special holiday morning show right here on the Business Breakfast on Z101.9 FM. We are back again tomorrow for some more interesting conversations. Until then, please keep listening to Z101.9 FM and don't touch your dial. Up next is The Brighter Side with Jeremy Okori Amwako. Please don't go anywhere. My name is Nitrebi Hammond, and have a very good Eid celebration. I'll see you.